One. Yay! Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming and welcome, welcome, welcome. This is the Garden Quilt and Art Show with GQUAT Traditions, Miss Ellen Pankey, commonly known as Auntie Ellen. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Hello, Maria Graham. You're the first one in, as usual. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Trying to see what these different buttons do. I'm not going over there. Maria says, hit that like button, family. Thank you. And now let me see if I can pick it up. My shoulder hurts. If I can pick it up on my phone. Now that's bigger. Oh, hope everybody's having a good day. It, it started out here in Connecticut 6B, kind of snowy, icy, 7 degrees. But first, let me thank the moderators for coming in. Hello, Sissy Joanne Stevens. Thank you for coming. Maria Graham says my hair's so long now. Not really. I think what happens is that I wet it, I moisturize it before I go live. Only way I can do something to it, and I think that makes it look longer. But it is growing, and because of my shoulders, I'm not able to do much myself, which is why I decided to try to grow some locks, notwithstanding the fact that my sister, Joanne Stevens, has hair that she can sit on. But woe is me. I'm just happy to have some hair at my age, which is 77. I'd like to thank those of you who are in the bushes. It's so funny because I'm always busy. I'm always watching other channels on TV, or I have it on my TV in one room. I'm in another room working or cooking or doing something, or on the phone with my family. I have a couple of family members right now dealing with health issues, and the family's trying to be supportive. And I looked around a few minutes ago. I'm like, oh my goodness, it's 5 o'clock. Let me go get ready to to get the show on the road. And then another group that I belong to said they texted me and said they had some paperwork for me, and I said, well, please don't knock on my door. I'll be going live soon. I'll put a bag on the door, and you can leave the papers in there. Jags, the honey slanger, mangler. How are you doing, sir? Thank you very much. How are you today, sir? My one of my great grandsons is 6 months old. Oh, also I didn't forget. I just keep rambling on. I want to thank the subscribers, moderators, and the friends and family club members. I will be looking to send you a little Christmas shout out. My glasses are so dirty. The other ones were worse than this, so I decided to put these on so that I could see a little bit. Okay. Jeg says it's all good. They have honeybees in Connecticut, not near me, but I am able to buy it. I just and I don't mind paying for the honey. I just hate paying the post office. They are ridiculous. They are so ridiculous. And guess what? The box that I like to send to the family during Christmas used to be $25 for the biggest flat box. It's now $30. a little tiny box. Where is the little tiny box? Oh, it's over there. I can't reach it. But $8, and I say, well, I go to the post office. I'm like, why so expensive for this little teeny thing? Not much bigger than this card. And they tell me because that's the minimum price. Oh well, it is what it is. But I'm not. I'm going to be the Grinch, not the Grinch who stole Christmas. I'm going to be the Grinch what stole Christmas. What stole Christmas? Because I'm not buying gifts this year. I was just thinking about what to give my great granddaughters. Then I moved something because I have to get Auntie Joanne and Uncle Roscoe's gift in the mail. There's something for my brother Bill going to Arizona. It's all going in the same box. But when I moved it, I remembered that I already had something for my great granddaughters that they are going to love. They're going to love. Jags, they're saying hello, honey slanger, pink hand waving. Say postage is just a little. Oh, it's just it's just highway robbery. Michael, is that you? Hi, Mike. Okay, I wanted to slide this down a little bit, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to start the music or other stuff when I'm pushing buttons. For people are new, this is the channel name GQUAT Traditions, and this is the Garden Quilt and Art Show. Let me see if I can go in the chat now. Now I see Mike coming in. Mike, I am in the WIG Grow Off 2025. I just haven't dropped my seeds yet. I I can't even. I'm growing some plants, some other stuff, and I don't have an aid right now. I don't have any help going to therapy 3 4 times a week. Every day I have, hi Mr. Hershey, you hear me talking to everybody? Every day I have a doctor's appointment, sometimes two, therapy, shopping, cooking, all the stuff. Not complaining, God, I'm just talking to my friends. It's a good life. And I realize how blessed I am. As I was saying, when I was on the handicap bus last week, come on up, sir, come on, Auntie's here. Your hair needs to be combed. His mustache is Hershey. He's blind. He's like walking backwards. I'm trying to pick you up. Come, Hershey. He's getting frustrated with me because I'm not picking him up. Oh, here we are. Yes, he has a sweater on because it's cold for him. In here, it's only 70 degrees. But I don't know what you were eating, sir. He wanted to say hello. Well, I'll show you guys some of my Christmas decorations. This is a little Christmas, a little Christmas ornamental wall hanging, and it says "Bounty and Blessings," and it says "Treasure Trove Treats," and it's just a little panel that I know that you can only see the top of my head, Michael, that I quilted some time ago, but I like it because it has Christmas colors, just some other stuff. This is a landscape quilt I started a gazillion years ago. It's almost finished. Just a log cabin block. I think I told you guys before, just showing you some of my quilts. There's the crazy quilt I forgot to show you before with some of my grandmother's crochet, embroidery, all kinds of stuff, all kinds of fabrics, cotton, velvet, satin, African, batik, traditional American. all kinds of fabrics, and hand sewing on there, and hand sewing. But that's one of my favorite quilts, and that's one that I do show in different things. I haven't been showing a lot of my stuff, but I'm going to start. Oh, and I want to show you this is one of my pride and joys. This is a Kwanzaa painting by none other than 755 Media. I have it in my bedroom on the wall because I feel that every day, every day is a blessing. Every day is Christmas. For those of you who are unaware, Kwanzaa is an African American celebration where where not similar to, but like Hanukkah, where a different candle is lit for each day of Hanukkah, and each day means something different. Sherry Yurton, my quilting world, how are you? Thank you for coming and welcome, welcome, welcome. Why? Because good friends become family, and family is everything. Hey, Mr. Arthur, much love from the Carolinas. Thank you. Sherry Yurton is a long arm quilter, a fabulous quilter in North Carolina. And I was sitting there trying to think of all of my long arm quilting friends in North Carolina. I had hundreds of them because I used to be vice president of the Long Arm Guild in North and South Carolina. And I was thinking, Sherry, I don't know if you know Suzanne Dessert or Andrea or the Quilting Cowgirl, all of those people. We used to all quilt together. I am barely trying to get my little cutie frame up so that I can finish a whole gazillion quilt. Sheila Newman, hello from Pennsylvania. Let me see if it didn't pop up on the other screen. Oh, there you are. Everyone, let's welcome Sheila Newman from Pennsylvania. I think she's the sister of a lady that I met in Arizona when I was out there. I usually Sherry Yurton says yes, that she knows. She must know some of my quilting for all of the long arm quilters who've been quilting for say over 10 years that belong to the Carolina Long Arm Association. They know Auntie Ellen Pankey. That's good to know. It is good to know. It is well with my soul. Thank you, everybody. So this will not be a long, a long session, but I want to say that everybody can make something. I told you I'm on strike this Christmas. I'm trying not to buy anything unless it's for one of the small children or something that can be eaten. I I tried to well, my baby sister's birthday is Friday and she likes apple cakes. I brought some special apples to make her cake, and my granddaughter said, "Oh, Nana, I will make auntie's cake." And I said, "Okay. Well, maybe I'll make an apple cake and bring it for Christmas." And I said, "Well, your daughter wanted one of Nana's. I make one of the best butter pound cakes in the world. In the world. I'm actually a really good cook. I just sometimes don't stay in here and watch it. Lately, when I'm in pain, I go sit somewhere and put my legs up and fall asleep. But traditionally, I have been a really great cook. So my granddaughter's trying to sweet talk me, saying, "Oh, well, Nana, I had my heart set on a butter pound cake too." I'll do it. I'll do it. I just won't tell her. The quilting cowgirl moved several years ago. Oh, okay. Well, a lot of them are probably retired. You guys, some of the long arm quilters, and I'll tell you, it's an expensive proposition to get into long arm quilting. You cannot buy the big frame, the 12-foot frame, and a computerized or any long arm machine to go on it, mid range, whatever, you can't. It's well over a $10,000-$15,000 investment, even used. When I sold my get up, my frame, I had a Knolting and a frame, and I sold it to a friend. I let him make payments. He was a quilter, a male quilter, yes, and he made payments monthly. But I took a great loss on it, but at least it went to somebody that would make use of it. I need to send some of my quilt tops to him to finish. I've got a gazillion. I really need help. The bigger ones I will have to send out because I only have this little cutie breeze. I'm not going to be moving it, and my shoulders are not that great, so I will not be moving around, sliding, and I'll try to get in position. All four of those black hampers up there are filled to the top with finished quilt tops that I need to finish. Cheryl Yurtenson says a lot has retired. I'm retired, but now I'm unretiring just for fun, just to show my quilts and to share the the art of quilting, of painting, to share all of the arts, whether it's writing or whatever. You guys, it's not too late to make gifts. We still have 2 weeks. Still have 2 weeks. You can do something like this, and it won't cost you a lot. Take some old jeans and cut them up and make a journal cover. You can get a journal for at least $1.25 at the dollar at the buck and a quarter store. I buy these in bulk when school starts, and they're about 50 cents each if you buy like a minimum of 12 at Wally World. Everyone's saying hello, hello, hello. And you can make little things, you guys. You take those old same jeans, you can cut them up. And these are some of the gifts that will be going out. These are no, this is a leather eye patch that I will be making for my brother and maybe some others, maybe for myself. These are wrist fobs for keys. So I've got like a whole basket of these started. Some of them I just have to, no, this one's ready. It even has a label in it. Huh. Maybe that'll be a giveaway. One never knows. Do one. So I have all these started. I have mug rugs started. I have fabric postcards. I'm just giving a little of me. A little of me. And if that's not good enough, I don't know what to tell you all because I am on my budget is straining and I'm trying to pay off my credit cards so I can go back to Arizona and spend some time with Auntie Joanne next year and have some family time together. Trying to get that paid off. I just paid my car taxes late, but I paid that. You can make, those of you who are interested in making gifts, look at this gorgeous button bracelet made by LGG Triple G Love. Isn't this just the cutest thing? I just love it. And it matches anything that you wear. Okay, let's talk about, today is Saturday. Thursday, we were working on a super large casserole pad. Don't look at the center, professional quilters, because these were just some blocks that were left over. I threw them together and I said they'll make a casserole pad for Christmas because it has Christmas fabric in it. And I decided, she's not in here, so I'll tell you. You sent all your Christmas gifts and cards. Maria Graham, you're always so fast. You're always the first one. You're so good. You are so good at that. Mine I'm going to try to get out before the prices double up for Christmas. Oh, I just saw a string on the back of here. I will have to cut it after the live stream. So this will be a casserole pad. But you know what? Something happened, and those of you who were here live on Thursday, I had a package from Tigsy, and I had some pear butter, and some blackberry jam, and the post office lost it. She sent me another package. Maria Graham says beautiful colors. Oh, with the the big casserole pad. I will tell you about that one in a minute. So Tigsy sent me two more. And I said, well, I'll share these two with someone else. And you know what she said? She said, give this to your sister Joanne and Uncle Roscoe. So these will be going in with Uncle Roscoe and Auntie Joanne's Christmas Christmas package. And then I said, well, that is so sweet. And Tigsy is always sending seeds and plants and stuff to everybody. So guess what? This one is going to Tigsy because when I looked at how big it was, it's really big for a casserole pad. It's like 17 and a half inches square. This will hold about a dozen quart jars. She's always canning, and she can use this for quart jars. I use cotton batting. There's batting it's called Insel Bright, and I have some of that, but I don't know what's in that metal. I don't know what chemicals are in there. Everything is mixed with everything. I'm not doing this. This is just 100% cotton fabric, 100% cotton batting, or maybe 80/20 cotton batting because I buy it in the big rolls. Like from when I did have a long arm machine, I would wait and catch it on sale. So this one will be Tigsy's. Joanne says, thank you so much, Tigsy. She's so sweet. Her mother is a quilter. Tigsy's mother is a quilter. So that will go in your package, Sissy. This will go in Tigsy's. And what we're going to do is I have some other casserole pads that are more the size of a placemat or the large casserole dish, which is 9 by 13 or 13 by 9. So it's 9 inches wide and 13 inches long. I have a couple that I already had cut out. As you see, I like huts. Why? Because you all are part of my village as an elder, and I just like having the family thing. Why? Because good friends become family, and family is everything. And these are will be giveaway gifts, and we're actually going to sew on this one. I don't have a lot of time at one time, even though I'm retired, because there's so much going on, just taking care of myself as an elder, cooking, cleaning, doctor's appointments, and everything. I try to put at least 15 minutes aside. I challenge each of you to use 15 minutes a day to do something that makes you happy. My 94-year-old mom has an assignment, and she is making, I challenge her to make me an ear warmer, like a headband that will go around my ears. I made one for her, and I started the chain for her so that she wouldn't have to count the stitches. And she told me today when I talked to her, Sissy, that she has about 5 rows done. Then she said, well, you always pull things out. You're going to find something wrong with it. I said, no, Mommy, I promise you I won't. I said, all you have to do is have some stitches in there that fill the thing up so I can get it around my big head and my ears. And when I go see her tomorrow, take her some dinner, that's what we're going to do. And I have another one started somewhere around here with her yarn. Okay, so this one is Tigsy's. There's so many different projects. Oh well, it's here. But this is the one we're going to work on tonight. And if you stay with me until the end, we'll do a little giveaway. My sock fell off. They put these socks on my mother's feet at the where she's the nursing rehab, and I don't like them cutting off her circulation. And so I took all the ones that were too little, but guess what? They're coming off my foot. Look at this when I show her tomorrow. Mom, here's your footy. It doesn't even fit me. My feet are bigger than my mom's. But anyway, let me fix it so I don't trip over it and break my neck. Nikki, the everyday life of an OCD-ish chick. Hello, Nikki Neck. She says, hello, everyone. And I just saw I bring it every day. Kelly, Kelly, Kelly. I finally figured out how to make the headband. Now I'm making my mother do one. I'm insisting that she's doing one. I'm nagging her and nagging her and nagging her. Okay. This is a tiny mug rug. I see a string sticking out. And guess what? If you're here when I finish sewing the other one tonight, this one will be a giveaway. It is approximately, what do you mean approximately? Here is a yardstick. So let's see. I've got it actually upside down from this way. They say don't look down when you're old. It just makes your chin hang down. Whatever. I know you like this, Nikki. Nikki likes orange. My sister Joanne likes yellow. And Nikki, you see this special roof on here? My mother can't say tiger. She calls it a tagger. You see this tagger print in the doorway? I was just using scraps of fabric. This was a 5 inch. Hope I didn't get lipstick on there. A 5 inch charm square. I had a couple of extra roofs from the big one, so I just had a piece of scrap fabric and I put it on. So this one is 10 by one of my speech commentators told me that I say so a lot, SO, and I do. I'm trying to stop doing it. I used to hate when other people did it when I used to be in a speech giving group. This one is 8.5 by 10. Just perfect. Just perfect. You could put your coffee on here, a little cookie or a snack or a brownie or a donut or a bagel. Mike's tagger print. Mother, Mike's Chaotic Gardening is saying hello. Oh, she was fit to be tied when I talked to her. She had a brand new cord for her iPhone. And yeah, she's an iPhone chick, lady, an iPhone lady, and everybody else had one in the family, and they FaceTime. I wouldn't do it, so I finally got one. Vicky, I know you like yellow and orange. You're like Psalm 146. You're trying to get in. You're going to have to be here at the end and pick a number because that's how we're going to do. This one will be given away tonight. I'm working on one that's similar, but much bigger. Much bigger. Maria Graham is saying, hello, mother. So mom was fit to be tied because her tablet wasn't working for 2 days and her phone wasn't working for 2 days. I said, well, mom, maybe it wasn't charged. So she said to me, it's like a jumbo mug rug, yes. Mom said, well, when you can't reach me like that, just call the nursing station. She had to borrow the cord at the nursing station to get her phone charged so she could talk to us today. And she said, well, just call the nursing station when you can't reach me. Boo, iPhone. It is what it is. LGG love. Look what I have on, ma'am. A bracelet by LGG love. And for you guys, those of you who are content creators, how about this? Drop your link so that others can reach you. And asthma. And perhaps you can purchase one of these beautiful bracelets from L Triple G Love. It will match everything you own. I promise you. I love it, love it, love it. Oh, telling you about mom. Well, it is what it is, Mike. Everybody likes what they like. And I wanted to get in, so I got one too. But she couldn't find her cord. Or no, she has her cord, but it didn't work. And I called my granddaughter, who will go see her tonight, and bring her a new cord. And my granddaughter found somewhere where she can get a 10-foot cord. The others are not long enough, and I think that's what happens. She's stretching them. My little cord can barely reach from where I plug it in by my nightstand to my bed. Let me go to the chat. So let me charm you guys. This cute little mug rug. It's already quilted minimally, and it has a little label on the back. Android for life. Well, that's what you like, Mike. That's what you like. Good. Everybody likes what they like. I like Android, but I have what I have now. And I like it sometimes. Most of the time I don't. But it is what it is. And what I like about it is that it backs up all my stuff. All my stuff, whether I'm on my phone, my iPad, my MacBook, my iMac, all the stuff I, for one, can jump around. Nikki and Mike are having a fight. Go iPhone, go Android for life. Yes. So we're having a family fight in here tonight. Okay. These are some of, and you can cook food for not only your squirrels or your pets or Mr. Hershey or who. Maybe I will charge you. Mike said, get her a charging pad too. Oh, the kind that you sit on. She doesn't have anywhere to put it, Mike. She has a tablet, an Android tablet, and something was happened to that one. I think that one might not have been charged. But you have to understand that she's in a rehab nursing care home for the time being, and she has limited space, limited everything. And trust me, we are pushing the limits on the stuff that she has. So slowly I turn, inch by inch, step by step. You can see some of my art in here as I turn around. And we are going to sew because I have to do more giveaways. And here I am. Here I be. I was going to stick this cough drop in my mouth, but me trying to talk and do that, I will probably swallow it. Okay. Let's come closer. Mike likes to get close, close, close. Okay. Now I'm going to take that off and see if this is as big as I can get it. I think it is. Okay. Because we can put it down a little bit more. And We are only sewing around this one little thingy. I'll put my phone up here. Oh, you know what? Speaking of speaking of tablets and computers, this is an excellent pad for a computer. Now, I don't know what other people use for batting. Some people use polyester. I use 100%, or at least 80/20, which appears like cotton, but it's a little bit fluffier and a little bit weightier than 100% cotton. But I can't even imagine putting some of the other stuff in the microwave. And I don't know how it is sewing through polyester batting. It's like the phone thing. You use what you like in your garments, in your things that you make. I just like cotton. Cotton, cotton, cotton. I'm a cotton girl, lady. Okay, I have a little pin to tell me where to start. This one, I have two of these that will be a giveaway for Christmas as well, but not tonight. I'm not giving them all tonight. You guys are going to have to keep coming by and see Auntie Ellen. Oh, hey, Frugal Mama Tasharia. Thank you for coming and welcome, welcome, welcome. Tag or print. Okay. Let's sew. Well, I think my hands are so dry, you guys. I drink a ton of water. I said once before I was going to plug my vaporizer in my bedroom, and I think I will tonight. I unplugged the fan that I always keep on in there. I need to put that fan in here on my plants by my hydroponics because it's tall and it will reach up there. Putting on my cute little quilting gloves. Who else has purple quilting gloves? I have these. Felt like something was inside. I have these courtesy of my sister, Joanne Stevens. All right, here we go. Let's work, 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 work. I will look up in just a second, you guys. After, I want to say 70 years of sewing, I started off sewing by hand when I was about 7 years old as a brownie scout in Connecticut. I made my first skirt by hand. My sister Joanne Stevens and I both learned how to sew. I learned how to crochet when I was 4. My grandmother taught me because I wouldn't listen to my mother. And Joanne crochets. She embroiders by hand. Crewel. She does all the hand stitching stuff. We both do. But after all that time, I finally sewed my finger earlier this year. That hurt like I don't know what. I don't have a lot of pins in here, so it's kind of like trying to buckle up. I actually broke a needle the other day. I had this thing is too thick. It's not a stylus. And I got it too close to my number 20 needle, that good thick leather needle, because I was going to make something for my brother. I broke the needle, but I have more. Okay. I'm going to leave this down. I always leave the batting bigger than what I'm working on. Let me see if I can get to the bottom, you guys. Because when I finish this, we are going to do a little giveaway. I already have my pen and paper ready. Well, I think I will go a little closer to the edge here. Here we go. And away we go. Everyone speaking. Lovita, I haven't talked to you since we met up a couple of weeks ago. Did you? Don't tell me on here, but text me. Did you ever open your stuff, girlfriend? We had so much fun here in Connecticut. I'm not pulling it. I just have my hands on this side. Ouch. Stirring it. See what happens when you look up. That little pin got me. I did something. This little thing up here, adjust the presser foot. I changed it to do something, and I tell you, for the last several weeks, I have not been able to get it right. It raises and lowers the presser foot. The feed dogs, not the presser foot, the feed dogs. This regulates the feed dogs down the bottom, makes them higher and lower, or you can drop them completely on this machine. I bought this one just so that I could beat it up and be mean to it and mistreat it. I'm not paid by them, but it's a Singer heavy duty machine. I can sew all those jeans, all that leather, not worry about, the computerized. Oh, and it's non-computerized. That's particularly why I bought it. Because when you have any machine with a computer, the computer is the first to become the software to become obsolete or to break. So we will see what's going on with this cute casserole dish. I bought this green for a backing for a quilt for my great-grandson, whose school colors are green, a darker green. Then I bought some wide batting, and I ended up with about 5-6 yards of this green. So that's why you're seeing all this Christmas green. All this Christmas green. Okay. We're in the home stretch. When I used to jog with Uncle Roscoe in the mornings, we were in California, in Linwood, and we would go around the neighborhood, and then we'd hit Long Beach Boulevard. And when we came to the street that we lived on, Uncle Roscoe would say, "Sissy, we in the home stretch." And you know those little pants that the speed runners wear, or the marathon? All I could see until I got home was the back of his shorts. He'd be hauling. It was like he wasn't letting me win. He was not letting me win. Hi, Juanita. Juanita Campbell, thanks for coming, and welcome. Family stories. Auntie Joanne and Uncle Roscoe have been together 52 years, married 50. So he's been my brother all that time. We've always done family stuff together. And we still do. We have so much fun when I'm in Arizona. I don't go there unless I can spend at least a month and a half there. A staycation. Okay, so I'm coming to the pin where I'm going to stop. Some people sew over pins. Me, no. I know sew over pins. I am not. Okay, something is going on over here. You have to pay attention to your machine. It's like a car or anything else. When it sounds funny, stop. Look at it. If it sounds funny, something is wrong. If it doesn't sound like it usually sounds, or you hear a chug, don't keep going because it can only make it worse. And the worst thing, a lot of the little things I can fix on sewing machines. I've been paying so much out of both pant legs for so long that the mechanic that I had and the machine mechanic in North Carolina taught me how to do a lot of things. I used to collect vintage sewing machines. It's like having a vintage car. There's always something wrong. And there was never a single month where I didn't have some machine there. And I learned how to do a lot of things, especially with the vintage machines. Okay, I'm trimming this. I'm cutting the four corners off so that when I turn it inside out, it will lie as flat as possible. Move my gloves. I don't want to cut those with these sharp scissors. Oh, no, 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 no. So I said so. I heard myself, Bill. Bill is the eldest of my two brothers. I have two brothers and two sisters. And I am the eldest. I picked these up. I hate to have lint and stuff all over me because I live here. I don't have a separate room. My whole apartment is my studio. I just sleep in it and eat in it. My whole apartment, all 800 square feet, has something to do with art. Okay, let me trim this one side, and then I can turn her inside out because this will be going out for Christmas. I actually have four of them up here. Five, counting the one that will be given away tonight. Okay. Well, that was a little crooked, but it will be okay. Are you ready to see what she looks like? Which one this one will be? Let's turn her inside out. When I'm turning things inside out, I try to go to the farthest corner and bring it up and then turn the other one. Oh, yes, this one looks like Christmas. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. My 5-year-old great grandson has so much fun when Nana sings all out of tune, nursery rhymes and whatnot. He thinks it's hysterical. My mother was talking about that tonight. Imagine being able to live long enough to have great grandsons that you can FaceTime with. And the baby is 6 months old now, and he can say hi. He can say hi. And then the 5-year-old, and you ask him, what's grandma's name? Clara Pankey. He calls her Clara Pankey. She's grandma, and he can write Clara Pankey too. The 5-year-old. Mr. Ryland. Okay. You ready to see what she looks like? I'm just going to hand press this one and turn it inside out. This one's really cute. The doorway's going to be short though because I turned it under. Should have put it up more. Talking to myself. But that's okay. It's a thought that counts. All right. I will show you what she looks like. Ta-da! How cute is this? I know I'm not holding it straight because I can't see straight. Okay, now what we will do is do a little bit of quilting up on her. And I will start and end at the bottom. And LGG Love says, yes, I so appreciate being blessed by your royal presence, topped off with Yankee sister. I sent you my unpacking of my gifts in our meetup. Oh, I didn't see it yet. I've been running so much. GT Jr. grows in Alaska. Hello and welcome in. If there's anybody else I didn't see, I apologize. And I will look back before we do this little giveaway. I will now sew around the edges to hold it down. Usually when you're quilting, you start on the inside, but I'm not doing it. This is a casserole dish, not anything I'm sending to the Louvre for display. And it is what it is. It's just a happy little Christmas gift. GT Jr., back to driving. Be safe, sir. Juanita Campbell, you love the colors. It's actually Christmas fabric on the roof and some African fabric in the doorway. Some Kona black that I already had a square of pre-cut. And the other ones, oh, I'll show you. I have a bunch of them ready to finish. There's 1, 2, 3. Well, I told you I have a total of 5, like this, more or less this size. So we're just going around the edges just to seal it. Okay. There's this little stylus in case you don't want to go. All right. Yes, of course. You guys, I have to tell you something funny. A lot of people ask, is it better to sew fast? Is it better to sew slow? It depends on you, your style. It's like saying, do you like to drive fast or slow? Is it better to drive fast or better to drive slow? It depends where you're driving. Are you on the Autobahn? Are you going to go slow? For those of you who've never been to Germany, the Autobahn is a super highway over there. It's a gazillion years old, and there's no speed limit. You can go 160, 200, whatever you got under your hood, a V12, whatever, that's where you want to go. Is it a little country dirt road? Well, you look like a daggone fool going 160, right? It's whatever you're comfortable with and what you're trying to do. Are you making a special quilt with a lot of points on it that are supposed to, as they say, supposed to be in a show where the quilt police are going to be judging it? Oh, and by the way, you guys, I used to be a quilt show judge in North Carolina. So I know all the rules and I know the right way. This is not one of those quilts. So I'm not doing it. If you want to sew fast, sew fast. If you want to sew slow, sew slow. If you want to pin it, pin it. I'm normally a pinner. I'm not pinning this because it's not necessary. It's going to do what it's going to do. Let's see if I can get this a little flatter. Normally I do press it before I start sewing it, but we're just doing an example today just to show you what's involved and that you can still do it. You have time. So Thursday when I go live again, these other 3 will be finished and some other little projects as well. I'm just staring at it. I'm not pulling it. And when I get to that 4th side, we'll do a little giveaway. How about that? How about that? Hey, Miss Shirley O.G. Gardner. Hey, Nancy R. Church at Home. Thanks for coming and welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, dear. That is not straight. Oh, dear. I better slow down in the dark. Driving in the dark. Hold on, you guys. Don't forget to drop your links in the chat. Exclamation mark GQUAT. Is anybody else going live tonight? So we're coming to the 4th corner. Oops, I didn't leave the needle down. Looking up. You leave the needle down when you're turning corners, unless you're being nosy and not paying attention. Let me get you down there. Okay, dope. We're coming around the mountain when she comes. Left, left, right, left. Left, right, left. Okay. Okay. LGG Love and anybody else, I have watched so many videos. I'm actually going to do some more quilting on here, but just off camera. I'm so far behind. I've seen so many videos. I didn't see that one, and I didn't have a chance to comment on them, but I will. I'll leave my 3 purple hearts. So this is what this one will be. If you look at the back, you won't see any stitches. I did some echo quilting on, where's the little one that we're going to give away right now? Oh boy. Oh, there she is. Here she is. This little 10 by 8. Don't put any numbers in yet because I have to tell you what. Oh, GT Jr. is going live later on tonight. He doesn't know what time. Let me see if I can take these gloves off and pull this down without hearing any funny music. Hold on, you guys. Okay, let's see if we can do it. It's not doing that. Ah, here we go. Okay, let me go back to the chat. Okay, I will have to look on my phone because the screen is doing something crazy. Crazy. So the numbers will be William. That's my brother. I just said so again. We're not giving away this one. This one will be going out to a subscriber for Christmas. There's another one that is almost similar. Then we have this one that will probably be in the giveaway for those of you who like these colors. And notice they're not the same. They have some of the same fabrics, but they're not the same. And there is yet another one that will be in a Christmas giveaway, and that's this one. None of them are exactly alike, even though they all have the same fabrics. Okay, let me see how many people are in the chat. We have 16 people. Okay, Psalm 146. Hi, Bean Pie. Our church at home is going live with Bible study. Put your channel in. Those of you going live tonight. Miss Shirley O.G. Gardner. I can't highlight it on the screen, you guys, because my screen is acting a fool. Okay, Mike. Could you please put start in the chat, and I will give you the numbers to put in. Let me write them down. Write it down first. The numbers will be between 75 and 100. 75 and 100. So, Mike, can you please? Oh, Nikki put start. Mike put start. Okay. I'm not able. I'll show you when I think the number comes up. You guys can. Oops, double check. Okay. We are going to give something out tonight. Okay. Oh, the numbers are between 75 and 100. Sorry, you guys, I'm being quiet because I'm looking. Looking. Okay, stop. Stop. Mike, push stop, please. And I think I know who won it, but I'm going. Oh, by the way, Psalm 146. Did you get your last mail from me? Mike, did you get your last mail from me? It takes so long. Nancy got hers, I know. So this is the number. Stop, you guys. Stop. Okay, so this is the number 97. And I will let you guys tell me who is the winner of this beautiful 8.5 by 10 mug rug that's big enough to put your bagel, your tea, your coffee, a small plate, whatever you like. I see this little. Don't worry, I won't cut your mug rug. Okay, the winner. And yes, it already has a label on it. Okay, Mike. Mike said he didn't get his other present. Well, it's in the mail. It's been there for quite some time. David, Corey. Hello, nephew. How are you? Yes, Nikki, I agree. Mike won. Mike is a lucky somebody. Mike got it. Mike won. Uh-oh, wifey has something new to put her coffee on. I wish I had her email just so she would know that it's coming. This will probably get there ahead of the postcard Why? Because it's going to be in an envelope, sealed, not with all those nosy people at the post office. Yes, 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 you all. Mike's gonna pass it to Nikki Nick, knowing it's her colors. Nikki Nick, you got it. You got it, Nikki Nick. Thank you. Thank you. Those are her colors. You know what I love about the community? You're such a tight family. We all know what the other one likes. We try to share. We try to just just share the spirit of love and happiness. Congratulations, Nicky Nick. Congratulations, David, Corey, everybody saying hello, hello, hello to you. And the people who are going live will be on tonight. Nikki says, oh, thanks. Oh, shucks. Thanks, Mike. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Well, now it's time to say goodbye to all our lovely friends. We've been on just a little bit over an hour, and I got to go make mom's dinner for tomorrow. All right. In American Sign Language, where's bean pie? This is an I. This is an L. This is a U. This is how you say I love you in American Sign Language. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, you guys. See you Thursday at 4 p.m. Thanks for coming. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. How about I do an outro?